Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a pretty big collective haul. I've got quite a lot to get through. I've got clothes, I've got shoes, so I'm going to try and keep it as swift as possible, and I'll try not to ramble too much. I guess in deciding to why I've got so much new things for spring and summer, so many new things for spring and summer, is because last year I was pregnant during this period, so I wasn't really buying anything for spring summer. I just kind of got what fit, if that makes sense. So a few dresses from H&M, but nothing in terms of like a new spring summer wardrobe. And then prior to last year, I've never really had a great collection of spring summer clothes because, as you know, I really don't like the season in terms of clothing for me, and I much prefer autumn winter. So my wardrobe's always been really quite bad for spring summer. I kind of just push through it, but I don't really enjoy it. So this year I thought I would actually embrace the season and find pieces that I think work well for me, that I'll feel comfortable and proud to wear, and just feel really happy in, and also in colours and fabrics and things that I think will last a while, so it's not something I need to be refreshing every year, particularly because we don't always get a great summer here in the UK. Like last year was great, it was a heat wave, not so great when you're pregnant, but it was great, it was a heat wave, but other years it's been really, not so great. So it's not a seasonal wardrobe that I like to keep updating every year. So hopefully these pieces, you'll see they work for me and there's something that can stay in my wardrobe for a long time. So I hope you do enjoy the video. If you do, please don't forget to thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. I will be linking everything I show you down in the description bar if it's still available, and also trying to remember the sizes and the prices as I go along. So yeah, sit back, relax, get a drink, and let's get into it. So I think it's going to be easier for me to go in order of store, just to make it easier for you to follow along as well. So we'll start off with Uniqlo. I got a few things from Uniqlo. First of all are these drape sleeveless blouses. So I got one in black and one in white. I know in the summer it gets very hot sometimes, and sleeveless clothes are just the way to go. As much as I dislike my broader shoulders and my arms, etc., sometimes it's just, you just need sleeveless items, and I've never really embraced that, and I don't really like spaghetti straps on my arms. I think they just make me look a lot more top heavy, with my bigger bust and then just being broader shouldered. So I was really happy to find these at Uniqlo that have got a thicker arm shoulder width, which is really helpful if you're a little bit self-conscious like me. And also just in terms of like wearing a bra, I like to be able to wear a bra. I need to wear a bra. Not like to be able to, I need to wear a bra under my clothes. And so yeah, being able to wear a bra under each of these was a real plus. And the fact that the fabrics are just drapey, you know how much I love a drapey fabric. It's really flattering, really skimming. I got these tops because I already have the sort of short sleeve version of these drapey style tops they do. It's kind of a thing they do all year round. In the black, I've got it in the khaki, I've got it also in a light grey, a navy, so I knew that I loved the short sleeve version. It worked really well for me. So I thought I'd pick these two up in black and white, very classic colours that I could wear with pretty much everything in my wardrobe, and really great for layering too. I got both of these in a size extra large, and I got them at £19.90 each. So sticking with Uniqlo, I also got some t-shirts. So I felt like I was really missing t-shirts in my wardrobe. Everyone talks about t-shirts being a real basic need in one's wardrobe, and I kind of thought, oh, I don't think they are for me. But actually, as the seasons have gone on, I've really felt like I've been missing t-shirts in my wardrobe. Just a simple short sleeve tee. I do have longer sleeve tees, but just a nice short sleeve tee that I can wear under a blazer. I have felt like I've been missing that. So the reason why I've kind of always shied away from getting them is because, again, those kind of more structured round neck crews make me look very top heavy, and I needed something a little bit more relaxed, and I was so happy to come across these at Uniqlo. So I say these because I have bought 4 colours because I love them so much. So it is these drape, again the word drape, kind of drapey t-shirts. I don't know if they call it anything different. Drape crew neck short sleeve tops. So they're a fantastic shape for me because they've got a wider kind of like boat neck, so it's not so hugging in terms of a standard crew, which I think is actually quite similar-ish to this top here. It's a little bit more relaxed in terms of the neckline, so it's not so rigid as a normal crew neck. And then the fact that the sleeves are a bit more batwing, so they don't have a seam, so they're a little bit more relaxed, which is again really good for my type of shape. And I think they work really, really well under a blazer. So I'll be styling all of these things up for you going forward in lookbooks, so you'll be able to see that. But when I tried them on, so I first originally got the white one, and I was really, really happy with how it looked. So I picked also the tops up in grey and black, and also in navy. So really classic colours. I think the shape just works really beautifully on me. I got them both, all of them, in an extra large because I did want a bit more drape. And I like the fact that Uniqlo does, you know, go up to extra sizes online. So yes, I was really pleased with these tops. I got them all for £9.90 each. I think they're just a great alternative to your standard crew neck t-shirt or your v-neck t-shirt. These are not cotton, they are modal and poly mix, which makes them drapey, but they've got a really nice fabrication, so I'm very, very happy with these, and these will be definite staples in my wardrobe, possibly all year round. And my final piece from Uniqlo is this linen shirt. So I love this season because you can start really delving into linen, and as you can see from my rail, I have been delving in very deeply into linen. I really do like linen as a fabric for spring, summer. You know, yeah, it creases, but I just find it very cool, very flattering as well, very comfortable, just a really nice fabric. So they have this linen shirt in quite a few different colours. I got this one in the beige. I was toying with getting the natural as well, but I feel like the Zara linen shirt, which I'll show you in a minute, kind of does that job for me. Just a really nice shape, very standard, nothing too fancy about it. It's got quite a narrow yoke at the back, a little pleat at the back. It's got just a nice, I was just trying to see if it's got any white necks in the linen, but it doesn't. It's just a really clean, nice feeling linen fabric. I got this shirt for £29.90. I got it in the extra large, so I was toying with getting the XX large, but actually when I tried this on, it's still a little oversized. It's got a nice fit to it, not too much fabric. I think if I got the extra, it would be a bit too much and too baggy. And I'm trying very slowly, trying to embrace wearing things a little bit more fitted in some styles. So, you know, why not start with this? On to H&M. Both of these tops are linen blend, I believe, or natural linen, so premium quality natural linen. They are both from the same line. It's just that this one's got a slightly wider stripe, which I kind of wish it was the same kind of stripe as this, but hey ho, you can't have it all. And again, I got these because I think they will go very well as sort of layering tops in this capsule here. They were both £17.99, I believe. I got them both online. So you've got this kind of black stripe here, and then this more tan stripe here. And as I said, just really bought in terms of nice casual tops for spring, summer. Quite see-through, so I probably need to wear, well for me I'll need to wear a vest underneath both. But other than that, really happy with those. I've got those in an extra large, and I think they were quite a good price for the quality and being in natural linen. So the two tops I just showed you from H&M, they're sort of more your higher summer, late spring, higher summer kind of tops. And then these two knitted tops are really nice because they're quite good for now. Maybe not even now because it's still a little bit chilly here, but sort of mid to late spring. They're quite a lightweight knit, but still a really nice quality. I got it in the beige, and I got this one in the black as well. Again, just thinking about this and how everything would mix and match. I can't keep this on the hanger, so I'm just going to whiz through this as quickly as possible. The best thing about these jumpers is that they were £8.99, so they're a really nice fabric, a great fit. I got them both in an extra large, and a really good price for kind of interim season, kind of transitional layering. These are 70% viscose and 30% polyamide, so they're not 100% cotton jumpers. And the fabric probably is to do with they're nice soft fabrication as well. So that's just something to note if you're looking for something 100% cotton. But otherwise, I think for the price you can't go wrong. It's great layering pieces both now and actually into autumn as well. Sticking with H&M, I've got a couple of linen bottoms. So I've got this wide leg pair of culottes, so they look like this and they go quite wide leg at the bottom. And then I've got this pair of culottes which is more like straight leg, a little bit tapered, balloon shape kind of thing. These are also both from H&M. I've got both of them in a size 18 because I find with H&M I have to size up. Normally I'm a 16. These jeans are from H&M. I've had to size up to an 18 in these as well. So I always do that at H&M sizing. Both of them are in linen and I love the colour of them. I think they're really nice kind of, they're coming up maybe a little bit light on camera, a little bit more of like a darker beige. And I think they're just a really nice fabrication, a really nice style. I like the fact that they're both different points of difference. So one is culotte, one is a little bit of a different leg shape. And I could see myself wearing these more in high summer when we're going on holiday. But again, being in linen, being in a classic colour, these can stay in my wardrobe all year through. I believe the culottes were $29.99 and the straighter leg were $24.99. But as I said, everything will be linked down below for you guys. So really happy with those. H&M's got some really nice linen pieces, so you should probably check them out if that is what you are into for spring summer. And then finally from H&M is this suit. So suits are really on trend at the moment and I really like the idea of wearing a suit. These are both from H&M, as I said. The blazer is $24.99 and is in a size 16. And the trousers, it's also in a size 16 and at $19.99. So it's a little bit snug in terms of fit because, as I said before, I'm an 18 in H&M. But it's incentive for me to continue trying to plod on and lose the last of the baby weight. And I just really like the colour. Like I love suits, but I haven't found anything that I've liked in both the fabrication and the colour. And I think this is a very much me. I could see myself wearing this with like the drapey white t-shirt I showed you earlier, with a pair of trainers or a pair of sandals. Quite a few ways I could see myself wearing this both sort of in spring and also going forward in transitional autumn. So for the price, it's quite a nice price point for not a trend piece, but something that, you know, I probably wouldn't wear all the time. I think I would want to invest hundreds and hundreds of pounds into a suit. So really, really happy with this. And I think they have this in an olive green colour as well, but I will check that out and link below for you guys to check. So it wouldn't be a haul from me if I didn't show you one item from COS at least, and this is no exception. I have got these culottes, or not really culottes, they're kind of wide leg trousers with a slight tapered leg, and the fabrication is lovely. So I got these because they're quite a tough fabric. They're kind of like this nice twill, really heavy duty, flat fronted, which I love because it's really good for when you've got a little bit more. These jeans are not flat fronted at all. They've got so many buttons at the front, but it's nice when you've got a bit more of a pouch to have a flat front because it's a bit more flattering for you. It fastens at the side with a side zip and it's got a nice thick elasticated panel all the way around. So that's really great for extra stretch and comfort. These don't have, oh, they do have side pockets as well, which is really nice, lined in cotton. You've got 2 jet pockets at the back, and I think they're just a really nice high quality trouser. So this is more of a fancier type of trouser for summer, something I'll probably wear if you're on holiday or going to a bit more of a formal, like a dinner on holiday or a bit more of a formal occasion. You can kind of dress these up. These were £79, so definitely more on the pricey side compared to the H&M ones that I showed you earlier, but you can tell in terms of fabrication that these are much more high quality. So again, super happy with these. As you can see, there's a theme in terms of the colours of the bottoms that I like to get, but I think because I do wear a lot of dark colours, especially on the top, it's kind of nice for me to have lighter colours on the bottom that isn't a pair of white jeans, because I don't think I can pull those off. We're on to Zara now. So I've got this linen shirt from Zara, which I really like. I like the contrast buttons. I think it just adds something extra to it, and also the patch pockets on the bust area. Normally I don't really go for shirts or any sort of design that's got patch pockets on the breast, just because I am bigger chested, but actually these aren't too extreme, so I don't feel they add too much extra bulk there. I just really like the shirt. You know, sometimes you have all these style rules in your head, but ultimately it's like, if you like the item and you're going to wear it, go for it. This is called the Army shirt. It was $29.99 and I got it in an extra large. Just really like the way it fits. It's a bit more fitted than my usual styles, and I think it's just really nice. So it's going to work really well with a lot of the bottoms in my wardrobe, and because it's in linen, again, it's very great for this type of season, and hopefully it will stay in my wardrobe for a good few seasons to come. Again, sticking with Zara, I picked up this oversized, really lightweight knit. You can see how lightweight it is because it's see-through. Like if I put my hand through it, I think you can probably see my hand. So it's quite a lightweight knit, and it's also with linen with these small white nets in it, which I think is really lovely. I like wearing sort of lighter weight knits over this season, especially because it's great for layering, but you don't know what the weather's going to be one day to the next, so it's quite nice within a capsule to have a few items that are a bit heavier or a bit better for layering. This I got in a size medium, so actually I looked at the model on the app and she had a size small on and it was huge on her, so I thought, well, actually I probably don't need the large, I can get away with the medium. Probably could have actually got away with the small, to be honest, but I'm quite happy with a little bit more of the oversized fit of the medium. It's got a V-neck, which is a little bit different for me because I don't often go for V-necks in terms of knits. In fact, the H&M ones I showed you have also gone for a V, but I tend to normally go with crew necks on knitwear, so a nice change for me, but I think it's right for this season. And I think the colour is really lovely, so it will work very well with the beige bottoms that I've got in this collection here. And it was $25.99, so I think it's quite a decent price as well for what it is. And also from Zara is this fluid duster jacket, so it's kind of like a trench duster jacket hybrid, which is kind of nice. I love the colour of it, that's what drew me to it first. It's kind of rich tobacco, and I felt like because a lot of the items I've got are quite light in colour, this would add a real nice point of contrast when thread on top. I love wearing duster jackets, as you know, over spring summer, just because, you know, as I said, weather's quite unpredictable, and also in the evening it can get quite cool. So just having something like this with you at all times is very, very handy. So this style only goes up to a size large, which I think is actually okay because it's drapey and unstructured. It kind of works. I didn't actually need the extra large in this. It's quite pricey at $79.99, but for a piece of outerwear and for it being Zara, that's just the price you pay. And then finally onto a pair of shoes from Zara. So I thought I would try out some espadrilles. So normally I'm quite a minimal, simple footwear type of gal for summer and spring, well generally. But I thought I would try these because I kind of want something a little bit different in the summer if I do want to wear a bit more of a heel. And I thought that these were kind of a nice point of difference to usual espadrilles because they don't have fabric at the top here and they don't have all the tie-up on the ankles. This is leather, so the leather strap here, the leather around the cuff, and with this nice gold buckle. I think it's kind of cool detail. And then you've got the woven sole. So I thought this was just really nice, a bit different, a bit of a juxtaposition between the tougher top and then the softer bottom, which I kind of liked, and I felt like it would go really well with everything on the rail. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with these. I got these in a size 8 and they're $49.99, so a bit more pricey for a summer shoe, but I do think that's got something to do with the fact that they are leather and not the usual fabric of espadrilles. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. So before we move on to Arket, where I've got some great pieces to show you, let me just squeeze in another pair of shoes. So these are the square toe sling backs from Everlane. Now if you watched another haul of mine, I can't remember which one it was, I will link it up for you guys to see. I showed you these in mustard. I love the mustard colour, and I also really like this taupe colour. Like, it's just a beautiful colour. I love the shape of the shoe. This is just me in a shoe. And when I got the mustard colour, I love those as much as I love those. The taupe was also something that was really playing on my mind. And these are just super classic. I've just got like Celine vibes, well, old Celine vibes for these shoes. I absolutely love them. And I said to you in that video that I'm probably going to get the taupe ones, and I did. So these, I got these in an 11, so I think I mentioned in that video I'd previously picked them up in a 10.5. And I kind of wish I'd got the 11 because I wouldn't have to stretch them out as much. So I did get these in the 11 US size, which is a size 9, I think, UK. I'll check that. But yes, and I'm happier with that size increase. So that's just a note that I got these in a slightly bigger size, but I think you can probably take your own size in these. It's just that I have post-pregnancy feet, so my feet are a little bit less predictable than they used to be. They're $165, which is definitely pricey, but I think they're worth every penny. The Italian leather is super smooth, such a great quality. They're so classic, they can sit in your wardrobe for years to come. And they also have them in black. I'm not going to get the black ones. I'm praying that they do these same style just closed, so they're not sling back, so I can get the black, but I'll hold off until then. But yeah, I really like these. Okay, so on to Arket. I've got this linen mixed oversized blazer, which I really love. So it's got some movement to it, as you can see. It's a little bit unstructured, which I love. It's in this beige colour, which is gorgeous and will go with everything on this rail. It's just a really nice oversized type of fit. I love this kind of boyish masculine styling. This I picked up in a size 44, a size 18, and it was £135. I also got this type of style blazer, same shape in the wall mix in a black, which was a little cheaper, I think £115, and that's on its way, so it's not quite arrived in time for me to film for this haul. And that's to wear sort of now and then putting away and then bring that back out for transitional into autumn and winter. So yeah, I really love the shape of these blazers, which is why I got both styles in different colours, one for now and then one for later on. Apologies if the sun keeps coming in and out. I'm filming with natural light today, so it's a little bit unpredictable. Also from Arket then are these chinos, then again in a darker beige, they're more like a khaki. I don't know if they're coming up that much on screen, but they are more like a khaki-ish beige. These were £45, a really nice price, and they're a nice fit. They're going to be, again, really nice for spring. I think they're a little bit heavier, so quite a nice spring and then transitional autumn kind of weight. Just a really nice design. So you've got a few pockets on the back, you've got side pockets, and then lining here with white. So they're really nicely made. They feel really, really nice. And as I said, £45, tapered at the bottom, and just a really nice, well-made piece of clothing. So really looking forward to wearing them now, maybe with the H&M jumper, for example, in black, as a little bit of a nod to transition, but not quite. So yes, happy with these. They had these in different colours, if I'm correct, so I will link that below for you guys to have a look at. I'll say finally from Arket, I've got two pairs of shoes to show you, but I've also picked up the Arket pleated skirt. I'll pop a picture up for you guys to see. That's also in the same parcel as the blazer, so it's not arrived yet for this haul. But it's a pleated beige skirt. It's all over Instagram, but I just want to see what it looks like on me, see if it's something that I could add into here, because I think it's a nice point of difference to what I've got here. I've got a lot of bottoms that are trousers, so it would just be nice to see if I could add something a little bit different here in terms of a pleated skirt. So that is on its way. But back to what we've got here, I've got two pairs of shoes to show you. They are these from Arket. They are this kind of soft glove type slippery shoe loafer things. Again, this is me in a shoe. Again, getting very Celine-esque type vibes from these shoes. So they've actually got that style that Gucci, I think, introduced, where you can step on the backs, but I don't think I'll be doing that. I think there's too much of Virgo in me to be able to just step on the back of my shoes like slippers. So I think I'll be wearing them just more like this with the backs up. What I loved about these was the colour. I love the shape. They're a little bit of an ugly shoe, and you know me, I love an ugly shoe. And the fact that the leather is so buttery soft, they're just insane. These I got in a size 41, so a UK 8. I also picked them up in the black, so they're such a classic shoe that, you know, I just felt they would work so well in my wardrobe all year round, and I just absolutely adore them. So just, the leather is so soft, just a really, really nice shoe, a very me shoe, very minimal and clean, lovely leather. Yeah, really happy with these. So they are my shoes that I've got. You can see between these ones and the Everlane ones, just really minimal is what I'm looking for, in very, very classic colours. We are almost done. I've just got two more bits to show you. One is this blazer from Weekday. So I really like this because it hasn't got a collar. So a lot of blazers do have lapels. I like the fact that this is missing that. So it's just a little bit more relaxed. It's very drapey. It's a bit more oversized. Again, it's got this double button at the bottom here. It's just a little bit of a different take on the blazer, which I really, really like. And I like Weekday. I think I always forget to check it, but because it's part of the family with H&M and COS and Arket and other stories, you get very similar types of design, I suppose, but just at a bit more of an affordable price point. So, you know, Arket and COS and other stories are quite pricey in some areas. So do check out Monki and Weekday and H&M for kind of alternatives. Maybe slightly different fabrications, but alternatives in terms of that styling, if that's kind of where you're at price point wise. But back to this blazer, I got this in a size 42, so a 16, because it is just so oversized and sort of relaxed in shape. But yeah, the collarless design really got me, because I used to have a blazer like this, which I loved and wore to death, from H&M, that was collarless, and it got too, you know, like pulled and bobbled and disastrous to wear anymore, so I had to get rid of it. So I think it reminded me of that. This was £60. And I got it, as I said, in the size 42, which is a UK 16. Last but not least is this dress from Monki. So it's this kind of caftan shaped dress. It's got your ties at the front here, and it's a really long kind of maxi length. So I will kind of just hook it up here a bit. I got this in a size medium to large, and it was £30, and I thought this was actually great for those really hot summer days where you just want to throw something kind of caftan and loose on, with a nice pair of gold sandals, and just kind of drift ethereally down the street. That's what I had in my head. Also for holiday as well, I think it'll be a really nice cover up. So it's a nice fabric as well. This dress is viscose, so it's got a nice little hand feel, and it's quite drapey. 100% viscose. It's just a really nice, easy summer item, so I thought that would be a nice addition to this wardrobe. And that, guys, is everything. So if you're still with me, thumbs up, you did really well. It was a really big haul, but I just needed to add these bits to my wardrobe because my spring-summer wardrobe is dire / non-existent. So I think I've done quite a good job in keeping it very trend-free, if you like. Items that I think I could just keep bringing out season after season, and don't really age. So I'm kind of glad that I did that. It's taken a little while to gather these items, but I'm happy with what I've got. Do let me know your favourites. I can't wait to show you these items styled up in some lookbooks. I will be doing quite a personal video as my next one, I think, just talking to you about a change of direction in this channel, lots of things I've been thinking about, where the direction of my life is going, and also I'd like to do a Q&A at some point as well, because I'm very conscious that a lot more people have joined this family, which is fantastic, from when I did my last Q&A. So it would be kind of cool for you guys to get to know me a bit more again, and I think things have changed massively from when I did my last Q&A. So yeah, it would be really good to have a chat with you guys. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on where to ask me questions, but just post them on any of the videos that I do, and I'll be collating those. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this haul. As I said, do thumbs up, do subscribe to the channel, let me know your favourite pieces. Everything should be linked below. Have a good one. I will catch you very, very soon.